Dr. Myers. Here to claim the bounty on me?
You really don't trust me, do you?
Actually, you're the only one I trust. That's why I called you.
Same old Connor Williams, rebellious, slightly paranoid, and calling for my help.
It's good to see you too, Vivian. Thanks for coming.
Don't thank me yet. I retired 4 years ago when BPS Tech was shut down, when 2 of my co-workers died using this technology.
What do you know of what happened since?
Only what was shown on the news. Last I heard, you were charged for involuntary manslaughter.
Do you mind if I explain what happened first?
I just drove 2 hours to get here. I'd very much like to hear things explained.
After BPS Tech was shut down 4 years ago, the Middle Ground technology became public information. Suddenly, everyone with the right connections and money in their pockets began scrambling and fighting for access. Middle Ground was supposed to be a place of wonder, where your mind was free to shape the world. But everyone just seemed to be in it for the money.
Were you also fighting for access?
Not right away. I didn't have money in my pockets. Phoenix Incorporated was the first to rise from the ashes of BPS. Led by that psychopath Darren Marshall, they were drawn by a desire to uncover the dark mysteries and mad sciences possible with Middle Ground. They began performing some really questionable and unethical experiments. I'm talking serious Frankenstein shit here, like extracting a consciousness into a corpse, or splitting personalities down into pieces.
But they invented the extraction process. When the portal was destroyed at the end of the Middle Ground project, there was no way out of the world. Extraction allowed companies like yours to resume operation.
That is true. How much do you know about extraction?
That's about it. Anyways, go on.
Well, Phoenix Incorporated got busted eventually. However, when the government confiscated the lab, all the records had been deleted, and the employees were nowhere to be found.
Ever?
Not yet, at least. It was around this time that I started the Psychological Rectification Association, and with government funding became the second organization to return to Middle Ground. All I wanted was to help people. The PR Association was able to treat psychological disorders through psychological solutions using the Middle Ground environment. We could enter their minds and help PTSD victims relive their experiences by populating the world with their memories. We cured depression, paranoia, even 2 cases of bipolar disorders. But we couldn't cure everything. Have you ever met someone with schizophrenia, Vivian?
I don't believe so. No.
I've been inside their head. Subject 239. He was our first schizophrenic patient, and I was up to the challenge, but it was like nothing I'd ever seen before. Things began behaving erratically. He was in so many places at once, we couldn't extract him without being able to pinpoint his consciousness. And just like that, he died. All I wanted was to help people, but the government shut me down and the media called me a murderer.
So, who's using Middle Ground now?
A government agency called the Virtual Containment Corporation. I think they're preparing to use it for criminal containment or something. They've dominated Middle Ground ever since.
And now you're here, evading arrest. But why a hydroelectric plant?
Well, I needed the power to resume my work. I've started a new project, and this is where I need you, Vivian. I need to get back into Middle Ground.
I can't go back into Middle Ground. Not after what happened.
And you don't have to. I need you to be my extractor. I need someone on the outside to pull me out. Someone I can trust.
So, what is this new project of yours?
There are mysteries to Middle Ground that have yet to be discovered. Mysteries which, if solved, could prevent future deaths. Or more. I can teach you what I know about extraction, but I need to know if you're with me. By helping me, you'll be conspiring with a known criminal.
Sounds like fun. Besides, I still owe you. Let's get started. So how'd you get a hold of this place anyway? They just let you crash here and draw half their power?
I bought the entire powerhouse. How you coming over there?
I've passed the simulation 4 times now. It's pretty easy, actually.
You learned this quickly. The extractor at the PR Association took a whole week. You did that in what, 3 days?
Let's hope I can do it for real when the time comes.
There's only one way to know that.
Wait, now? You want to go now?
You said it was easy, right?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's a lot to consider. The VCC own Middle Ground now. If they catch you...
I'll be careful. The VCC are still new to this world, whereas I've used it for years.
How long do you plan to be in?
Just long enough to find what I need to begin my research. Keep a lookout for my signal. Reading Middle Ground data from the real world is crude and messy. You'll have to be watching at all times.
All right. Good luck.
Well, now we know where the VCC are located.
Ma'am, we're detecting an unidentified connection to Middle Ground, and we're unable to trace its origin.
Send out scouts and make him talk.
Vivian, I could use that extraction now.
How'd it go?
Pretty sure the VCC know we're here now.
And the research?
I went to the old wreckage of the BPS site. You see, not all records were kept in the real world. Some were recorded within Middle Ground itself.
Anything that might give us a lead?
There was one thing. Reports of inactive projections existing for a short period of time without a connection, then vanishing.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Upon entering and leaving Middle Ground, a projection becomes inactive for a moment, but never lingers as long as these records recorded.
When did these occur?
Mostly during the night.
I have an old contact you may want to speak to. He was involved in the events of the Middle Ground project.
Well, do you trust him?
Not at all. But he doesn't have to know who you are.
Let's see what he knows.
Mr. Williams, founder of the PR Association and charged criminal.
Vivian wasn't supposed to tell you.
Oh, she didn't. It was just obvious. Come on, walk with me. We'll draw less attention. I was the superintendent for the BPS Center of Science and Technology. I was there from the beginning to the end.
What happened in the end?
Well, according to one of the employees, the Covenant had connected to Middle Ground as well. 2 of the BPS crew were killed in the event. Fortunately, we haven't seen the Covenant return.
I'd actually like to ask you a few questions about the 2 that died, if you don't mind.
I'll tell you what I know.
When they were killed, what happened on the inside?
I can't answer that. I wasn't in Middle Ground when they died.
How many times have you been in?
Enough to leave its mark.
What do you mean?
You know of what I speak. The dreams in the night. The nightmares.
I get them often these days. I see my projection, but it's dead. And I hear this voice with only 2 words that I can make out.
Free me.
You've been having the same dream?
The same dream? No. The same realm, perhaps.
You think we're connecting to another realm as we dream?
I can't answer that. But perhaps you can. You have more reason than anyone to get to the bottom of this. Solve the mystery, Connor Williams. Middle Ground is the bridge connecting our world with something far more elusive, far more complicated. We both know that these aren't just dreams that we're having. They're more than nightmares. Once our mind has been inside, the realm reveals itself to us. But we aren't alone. No, someone calls to us, beckoning. Free me. Solve this mystery, Connor, and find the underworld.
I think I figured it out.
Figured what out?
A way to automate extraction. From what classified intel the superintendent gave us, and what you told me about Subject 239, I believe that we could automatically detect when someone dies in Middle Ground. It'll take a few months to develop the equipment, however.
Well, this is incredible. This could very well be the solution we're looking for.
How are you coming with your work?
Well, I haven't solved it yet. Just a few pieces I'm missing. I thought about the timeliness of the inactive projections that you suggested recently. They appeared at night and only for a brief period of time. I've been having these dreams, and I think there may be a relationship.
Perhaps another trip to Middle Ground might help.
Middle Ground isn't safe anymore.
That's never stopped us.
All right, I'll go. Perhaps a second look will shed some new light. You'll have to be ready to extract on a moment's notice now that the VCC suspect I'm there.
I won't take my eyes off the monitor. Darren, we're good to go.
Excellent work, Dr. Myers. I'll be there shortly.
So it's true. Someone's dreaming right now. Middle Ground is just a system, but the underworld. The underworld is real. The projections are vessels to store our mind. This really is the phantom between worlds, the land between the real and the dreams. And if your consciousness can't return to the real world, then that means it goes... Wait, something's different. This isn't a dream. It's the underworld. But how did I get here? I don't remember. Free me.
I scream, a bread person. He, I snot, my frag meditation.
You? Who are you?
He is reality. I should believe before he not ices me.
No, wait! Come back!
He's seamless curiosity about my percents.
Could it be? You worked at BPS Tech. You aren't Hayden, are you?
Now he mistakes meat for maiden.
So you died, and ended up here.
Technical lie, I leather dried.
4 years you've been here.
I shoulder prop a bleed, Justice Goat.
And it's been driving you insane. Well, this is just great. This is just fantastic. I'm stuck in... Wait. Where am I? I was in Middle Ground. Someone came... who the hell was that? The VCC? No, can't be. The VCC have designated uniforms. It couldn't have been Darren Marshall, could it have? Darren Marshall. That's who it... Wait a second. I have to get out of here. Now. I wasn't ready. If only I had some more.
Time, Mr. Williams. Time. If only you had some more time. But I have been here for years. I have deteriorated in this place, this hell, for far too long. And you are going to free me.
You're the one from my dreams. You've been communicating with me. Who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? I don't remember. It's impossible to keep them all. I try to remember, but I can't.
You're Hayden.
Hayden? Hayden.
You worked at BPS Tech. I just saw your partner.
Sam? No, it can't be you.
What? No. I'm Connor.
Leave me alone!
Oh, come on. I've spent years correcting psychological disorders. I can do this. I've come to free you.
Free me?
You asked me to free you in my dreams. Your name is Hayden. I am Connor. If you come with me, I can free you.
Hayden. I am Hayden.
Come on out, Hayden.
It's bright and exposed.
Hayden, you have to open your mind back up if you're going to get out of here. Don't shut yourself away again. What's your name?
Hayden.
And what does Hayden want?
To be free.
Is anything else coming back to you, Hayden?
Yeah.
Like what?
What?
Do you remember anything else?
No.
This really isn't working. I just have to take things one step at a time. I need to find that blue one again. What was his name? Oh, why didn't I ask him his name? Ugh, screwed things up. Of course I did. I wasn't ready. Sam. His name is Sam. In the caves, Hayden said... Shit. Great. Another cave. Yeah, I'm not going in there. It's the only way. Darren must have created a new link to Middle Ground. But why would he have come straight from me? Unless... Vivian? She was working with Darren Marshall. Vivian wouldn't. She couldn't have. But I helped her. She owes me. She doesn't owe me shit. She hates me. Everyone hates me. They left me here to die.
Mr. Williams, there you are.
I thought I lost you.
I thought the same. You were gone a long time.
How long was I in there?
It's hard to say, really.
I'm starting to remember a bit. Hayden worked with us in BPS. He was always late and a bit bossy.
Hey, I wasn't bossy, was I?
What's happening?
He's reuniting fragments of his mind. Time in the underworld can break you apart. Hopefully you haven't begun fragmenting yourself.
I can't say that I have. Wait. Unless I've been... Could I have been?
Connor,
What if I have been fragmenting?
when we're running out of time, I have a plan, but I need to talk to someone first, and it could be a while before I find him again.
Wait, what plan?
You haven't told him, have you?
The plan doesn't work if anyone knows too much. That's the only way it's worked so far.
What? Plan?
A plan to escape the underworld.
Great, then let's do it.
The plan only works for one.
Once I'm out, I may be able to help.
Once you're out, what about
He's going
us?
to leave us.
Was this a trap?
Did he set this up?
Doesn't seem
What's
fair.
going on?
What are all these
Using me from the
voices?
beginning.
Must get free.
Hey, Connor, there you are. I found him, Hayden.
Connor.
Don't leave me in here. Please. I have to get out.
None of us are getting out. You realize that, right? All of us, we're dead. Our minds are suspended in this underworld, but our bodies... We can't get back to the real world. The most we can do is reconnect in Middle Ground. That's why we named it so. It's the land between the real world and the dreams. I'll try to keep you aware for as long as I can.
What does he mean? As long as he can.
You have to admit, it's almost beautiful, in a strange and mysterious way.
Stay with us, buddy. Hayden's making the escape.
The escape? Already?
It's taken weeks to set this up. We almost blew the whole thing a few times.
I know him. That's the superintendent.
We found him a few days ago and told him we're ready. Through dreams, we can bypass Middle Ground to communicate with the real world.
So, how does this work?
You should know. You invented it.
I did?
Why do you think Hayden chose you? You were the only one doing research on the underworld from the outside. With your knowledge and our experience from inside, you solved the mystery.
I hope you're having a dream, because we only have one shot at this. On a cliff, he says. I wake up on a cliff. Well, here I am. I'm on a cliff. Coming back here was a bad idea.
Ma'am, we're detecting another connection to Middle Ground. This one's origin has been traced to the BPS Center.
Trespassing on restricted sites is a crime. Deal with them.
Is it going to work?
Probably not.
All three realms are aligned. The superintendent is having a dream from the real world, which connects him to the underworld. This tricks Middle Ground into spawning a projection as well. You found some yourself, Connor. We have a second person searching for that projection within Middle Ground. If they destroy it, I believe it will destroy the projection here as well. This acts as our signal, a way to indirectly communicate with Middle Ground.
And what do we do when we get the signal?
Middle Ground isn't real. It's a system, and there is a slight delay between when someone disconnects and when the projection disappears. We can't die in the underworld, because our mind has nowhere else to go. Believe me, I've tried. However, if we died during that small window of opportunity before the projection despawns, our consciousness may jump back up and connect to it.
Yeah, this isn't going to work.
If anyone misses their opportunity, it's all over. If the superintendent stops dreaming, or is woken up, or if Nelson can't find the projection,
Or if his projection disappears before you die,
or if this whole theory is incorrect.
definitely not going to work. We're screwed.
I'm sorry I brought you into this, Connor. I'll come back for you as soon as I can, I promise.
It's alright. I need to stay for a while longer anyway. There's someone I need to find. Subject 239 should be down here. If I find him, then that means he's still alive, and I didn't kill him.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Hold it. You don't have permission to be in here.
Did you know I was one of the first people to discover this place? It's true.
The BPS site was shut down, and Middle Ground is restricted. You're trespassing in two places at the same time. You don't have permission to be here either.
Darren, I've picked up a new connection to Middle Ground.
The VCC do not concern me, Dr. Myers.
It's not the VCC. It's someone new.
All right. I'll deal with him.
Don't extract me till I've killed this bastard.
Darren Marshall.
Well, look who came crawling back out of hell.
With your help, of course.
All I did was kill the prick when the time was right.
And you did an excellent job at that.
Yes. However, I didn't do it for you. What? You think I'd go through all this trouble? Kill someone just for a deranged psychopath speaking to me in my dreams? What do you think I am, insane? No. See, I set this up for me, for Phoenix Incorporated. When they shut me down, I waited, searching for an opportunity to rebuild. And now, we are reborn. But you? I don't need you. I must thank you, though, for teaching me the extraction technique, but I can handle things on my own from here.
I have spent 4 years in the underworld, Darren. Now it's your turn.
You should have killed me when you had the chance. Vivian! Vivian! Get me the hell out of here!
Having trouble with your extractor?
Vivian!
She doesn't work for you.
I don't understand. You were there from the beginning. In my dreams, You promised we'd do great things together. You taught me extraction.
No. I taught Vivian extraction. She told you that she's never been in Middle Ground. But she has. And once in Middle Ground, you can have the dreams.
You set me up. This whole time, she was against me.
You were a puppet, Darren. Through your dreams, I told you one thing, and through Vivian's, I told another. Phoenix Incorporated was really my company, created for one purpose: revival.
You were going insane. You couldn't have set this up.
Yes, I did go insane. But even after I had split apart and been torn to pieces, one thing remained clear. I had to get free. And then I found the perfect opportunity. A man who spent his life rectifying psychological disorders would be the perfect one to put me back together. And when he began studying the underworld, I reached out to him. Together, we solved it. With everyone's help, I am free.
You'll never be free. Don't you know? You're dead. Buried beneath 6 feet of dirt.
Who was it who sent you in here again?
No. You can't!
It's the final step. The final piece of the puzzle. You're right, Darren. I am dead in the real world. But you have given me another way out.
No!
Hayden?
Viv?
We've got a runner outside the containment.
-3 Echo Niner. All prisoners are accounted for.
Very interesting. You must have found another way into Middle Ground. Tell me, where are you connecting from?
I'm not connected.
You're going to have to do better than that. Where are you connecting from?
I'm not connected.
Get the hell out of here.
I can't be extracted.
Okay, all right. I'll make it easier for you.
Wait, what are you doing? You don't understand.
How are you feeling?
This is the first real air I breathed in 4 years. But this body, this voice, isn't mine.
What are you going to do?
First, I'm gonna go take a nap. Then, I'm gonna go talk with the VCC. Get ourselves a permit so we don't have to worry about being killed all the time. And finally, I'm gonna go back into Middle Ground.
Back into after all we did to get you out. Hayden, are you crazy?
I was crazy. Not anymore. I have to go back in. I made a promise to free Sam and Connor.
We will work for the Virtual Containment Corporation and continue our watch over Middle Ground. Your discovery of automatic extraction can be offered to them as tribute for our previous crimes.
But Middle Ground isn't real.
Doesn't have to be. As long as we believe it's real, our mind can be free.
Hayden, don't do this. You won't be able to get out again.
Actually, there is one other way.
Hayden?
Hello, Sam. are you up to in here?
I'm hacking into my old PR association files, trying to sort out some of the data.
What for?
I never found Subject 239 in the underworld. I didn't even feel his presence.
That's because I'm Subject 239.
Fooled ya! You should have seen the looks on your faces. Oh wait, you don't have faces, you're AIs. Oh wait, I am too. Shit, this sucks.
Anyway, I'm going to keep working. You guys can log off if you want. That might be a while. Subject 239. You're still out there somewhere.